Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show with me, Kavita Thapliyal, and there are plethora of funds available in the market to invest your hard-earned money in. But how do you assess which is the right fund for your portfolio? What are the criteria that one should look at to help you navigate through this maze? Today I have with me Pankaj Mathpal, MD, Optima Money Managers, and also do not forget to send us your questions on our WhatsApp number, which is 865-797-4571. You can also email us your queries on themoneyshow@etnow.tv. Hi Pankaj, good evening and welcome to The Money Show. And let's quickly get our viewers on board. I have with me Saurav Arora. Saurav, hi, good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thanks for sending us your question. So I believe you want to build a corpus of 3 crores in next 5 years. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And what's the SIP amount that you are willing to put in?
I think that's what I've been looking for. The answer is like, what should be the SIP amount per month if I have to build a corpus of, let's say, 3 CR or 5 CR in, let's say, 5 to 10 years? And what should be the SIP and what number of, I would say, schemes I should invest in? And how should I diversify my portfolio in terms of the schemes? Like the large cap, mid cap versus small cap and flexi cap. All that. And then few recommendations.
So, is it 5 years? Yeah. So, is it 5 years or 10 years? Because your investment amount will change. Okay, 5 years. Yeah. Is there any goal attached to this amount, 3 crores? You need it for a specific purpose?
Nothing.
Okay,
no, nothing.
Great. All right, so let's go to Pankaj now. Pankaj, 3 crores in 5 years, and he wants to know what should be his SIP amount and, of course, a well-diversified strategy, but then a medium-term time frame, 5 years. He really can't take a lot of risk. This has to be a very moderate risk portfolio as well. So, yeah, how can he go about it? First, let's talk about the SIP amount.
Kavita, good evening. I fully agree with you what you said, because 5 years investment horizon, and at this point of time when we have seen a good rally in the market, so and valuations are expensive, I'll say that he should invest in mostly in large cap, and some part in mid cap can be allocated. So first, if you calculate, considering the 5 years investment horizon and kind of funds I'm suggesting, if I assume 12% CAGR, he will have to invest 3,70,000 every month for next 5 years to accumulate 3 crore rupees. So amount is 3,70,000 at 12% CAGR. And scheme, as I mentioned earlier, that because it's a 5 years time frame only. So ICICI Prudential Blue Chip Fund, which is a large cap actively managed fund, that can be considered. Other large cap fund will be a passive fund, Aditya Birla Sun Life, Nifty 50 equal weight index fund, and one large and mid cap fund can be considered, not mid cap or small cap separately, but yes, some allocation mid cap can be through a large and mid cap fund, and that will be Motilal Oswal large and mid cap fund. So 3 funds I'm suggesting, and mostly the allocation in large cap. So this is a suggestion for Saurabh.
Saurav, you really can't have a very risky portfolio looking at the 5 years time frame. So you have a blue chip recommendation coming your way, a large and mid cap, and an index fund. Is there anything else you want to ask Pankaj?
Okay, no, that's pretty much it. And the SIP amount is close to 370, right, per month?
Right, per month, right.
And if I have to lessen that amount, then let's say if I have to go to buy, let's say 2.5 per month, then what should be the time period? Should be 7 years or 10 years then?
Yeah, I think your time frame will be
around 7 to 8 years.
7 to 8 years, right. All right, Saurav, all the best with your investment strategy. I will move on, and I have Harsh from Lucknow. Harsh, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right, so a lump sum investment of 2 lakh for how many years, Harsh?
Like 5 to 7 years, like the time horizon is not an issue. It can be extended as well, but yeah, minimum 5 to 7 years.
Sure. Saurav, Harsh, do you have a mutual fund portfolio already? Are you investing in funds?
Yes, I have like a monthly SIP portfolio already. I mean, it's like...
do you remember the name of your funds? Because we need to ensure that we don't overlap that investment. You know, we will be recommending you funds, but then if you already have a mutual fund portfolio, could you just tell me the names?
Yeah, so basically I have like one large and mid-cap fund. There is like one mid-cap fund, one small-cap fund, and one flexi-cap fund.
Okay. And all right, so then let's figure out your 2 lakh lump sum. So Pankaj, now since he already has a portfolio where he has a mid cap, small cap, large and mid cap and a flexi cap, do you think distributing 2 lakh in the existing portfolio will be good for him?
Kavita, see, we know that valuations of small cap and mid cap are very expensive right now. I would suggest him to add to small cap. Even I'm recommending the investors who have participated in the rally and earned good returns, they should try to rebalance their portfolio, should move some amount from small cap to large cap. So for Harsh as well, I suggest that for new this fresh investment of 2 lakh rupees, he should consider one large cap index fund, either Birla Sun Life Nifty 50 equal weight index fund. That will be a good choice for 5 to 7 years investment horizon. And also you can consider an balance advantage fund like ICICI Prudential Balance Advantage Fund. See, if you are talking about 5 to 7 years also, or you want to extend your this time period, so later you can switch from these funds to some other like large and mid cap or small cap. But at this moment, it makes better sense to invest in large cap.
All right, so that's the answer for Harsh. We move on. I have Rajiv Puri online with me. Rajiv, hi, good evening.
Yes,
Rajiv,
yes, ma'am. Very
Rajiv,
good.
can you hear me?
No, ma'am.
Hi. Yeah, good evening.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I can see that you need a corpus of 3 crores and so far you've accumulated 58 lakhs from your portfolio. And there are too many funds in the portfolio though, but you really want to get it checked by Pankaj. Okay. Anything else you want to add in this question, or can I just move to Pankaj directly?
Ma'am, I want to have a corpus of 3 crore plus within a time span of 5 years, and I have been doing this investment for a pretty long time, but no financial advisor has given me the right option when to enter or when to exit from these mutual funds. So presently,
Sure.
all the SIPs have been stopped, and only 3 SIPs are going on, which I have mentioned in the email.
Right. So, okay, got it. So right now it is 20,000 SIP. What's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
SIP amount right now?
Ma'am, in one of the mutual funds, it is 5,000 rupees, and one is 12,000 rupees, and another one is.
Okay, I think there is some audio issue, but then yeah, let's quickly go to Pankaj. Pankaj, I'm running slightly out of time, but then, okay, so what should be his strategy? 3 crores in 5 years.
One thing that he should move from the Bandhan Flexi Cap Fund to Bandhan Nifty 50 Index Fund. So that is one, switching from the one fund to another fund of the same fund house. Second thing, see, if I consider 12% CAGR, it will take 12 years with this 58 lakh lump sum what he has accumulated by now, and even 30,000 rupees per month, as he's saying 20,000 now and 10,000 rupees. So even if it is 30,000 per month from now onwards, it will take 12 years. Even if the returns are 15%, it will take around more than the 10 years means to accumulate this amount of 3 crore rupees. So 5 years not possible. He'll have to then double, triple his investment amount. Otherwise, with this investment, what he has to take around 10 years.
All right, so you have to increase your investment amount and accordingly take a call on your portfolio as well. And with that, Pankaj, it's time up on the show today. Thank you so much for being on the show and helping our viewers with their financial portfolio queries. And before I sign off, I'm going to leave our viewers with a WhatsApp number and email ID, because this is the only place where we do your life financial planning and questions related to your mutual fund investment or overall financial planning strategies. You can send us your question on our WhatsApp number, which is 8657974571. There's an email ID, themoneyshow@etnow.tv. So thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.